I pay $13.79 every month to Microsoft for the Xbox Game Pass. And if you're wondering what game should I play on it, I'll give you my top 10 right now. And just so we're clear, it is my opinion, my top 10. So at number 10, we have the Halo Collection, specifically Halo Infinite, since it's the most recent one. It released in 2021, so it has been 3 years. With Halo Infinite, there is a lot to do. It's not overwhelming, but there's also a lot of freedom. I think more freedom than Halo ever had. And honestly, I've had a good time. And they tried to take back the feeling that Halo used to have, and I don't think they quite captured it, but I think that they still did a pretty good job, and overall it has a really polished AAA quality feel to it. I had a great time, and I'm sure you will too. So at number 9, I have Assassin's Creed Valhalla. I don't think this will change your mind. If you didn't like the previous Assassin's Creed, you won't like this one. The first Assassin's Creed released a very, very long time ago. At that time, it rapidly became one of the most popular games for being a stealthy assassin type of gameplay. It was very original when it came out, and throughout the years, they kind of traded out the stealthiness for a little bit more flashy and a little bit more out the wazoo unrealistic combat. And I think in this one, they kind of went back to their roots, and it's a positive aspect. They focus more on the stealth while still having some exciting fighting gameplay. You might be surprised if you pick this up. So that's my number 9 spot. And with that, we're moving to the number 8. And that spot is reserved for Far Cry 6. It's Far Cry, okay? If you haven't tried it, you might like it. But if you tried the other ones and you didn't like it, you won't like this one. It's the same thing. I have a friend who can't stop playing it, can't get over it. I have another friend who plays all the time. So I just figured, give this game a chance. Now, I have played Far Cry 3 before, so it's basically the same thing as Far Cry 6. Don't expect anything new. It's a reskin, as always, with Far Cry. That's the problem with Far Cry. It's a reskin. If you've never played it, you'll play it. It's fun. It's casual. It's relaxing. But apart from that, I think that the Far Cry formula has been over-milked. Now, with that, we move into our number 7 spot, Forza Horizon 5. It handles a lot more smoother than ever before. From the graphics to the dust to the lighting, everything is an improvement. They even added multiple playlists and updated throughout the 3 years it's been out, and just keeps on adding elimination mode and a lot of other events. It's high speed, but kind of casual, not a lot at stake. And if you like racing games, sports games, I don't see why you wouldn't like this. It's probably the best one they ever made. So give it a try. It's free, right? Moving on. This is where it starts to get spicy, hot, and dicey. Now, number 6, we have Ori and the Will of the Wisp. God, I love this game. All right. So this game honestly caught me by surprise. When I tried it, I had no idea really what to expect, and it blew my mind. Like, honestly, I would give this game like 10 out of 10. I was amazed by not only how beautiful everything is, but just how fun the mechanic, double jump, grappling, all these combos you can do, and then all the different ecosystem. And it's also a big kind of puzzle, like, okay, I have to go here to open up this door that goes there, and then, oh, I pull this lever, water comes in, floods this place, so now the plant grows and I have access to this place. And there's also multiple boss fights, which if you're not ready for it, you get smoked. This game is actually pretty difficult. I died multiple times. It's nuts. But yeah, I mean, honestly, I don't think I can recommend this game enough. For a single player experience that you just want to play at your own pace, there's checkpoints, there's fast travel, but honestly, I have nothing but praise for this game. I wouldn't change a thing. I think that it's fantastic. It pushes you. the game rewards you if you explore. So let's say it's telling you go over here for your mission, but then you can see that if you double jump, go backwards, and then double jump, go forward again, you're gonna go to level above, and then you'll unlock like a power that's gonna help you, or money that you can buy stuff later with, and that like pushes you to explore. Like it always rewards you for exploring, and that's what I personally loved about this game. I've had a really good time, and I'm telling you, it's fantastic. Fifth spot, I have High on Life. I don't have much to say about this game. It's made from the creators of Rick and Morty. If you like Rick and Morty, you'll love this. One night only, I will fuck your wife. I mean, you can really tell that it's a quality comedy shooter video game. And I'm not saying this sarcastically. I actually enjoyed it a lot, which is why it's on the number 5 spot. The only thing is, it's more of an experience. I think once you played it once, you won't play it again. But I would definitely recommend everyone who likes maybe the more dark humor and a little bit more of a kind of dumb humor and Rick and Morty.
Wait, did you just say I'm on the Jerk It channel?
Next time on The Michael Show.
The whole city is jerking off to your show, buddy.
You can see that forever now.
Spent 15 hours. No! No, 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 no! Wait, is it in my feed?
That was Zanny on YouTube. Go check him out. He gave me a few laughs on that video. I loved it. Indie number 4, we have Sea of Thieves. Now, this is the game to play with your friends. If you got a couple friends, you guys get the Xbox Pass, you don't know what to play, Sea of Thieves, especially in the beginning, is a lot of fun. So fun to adventure out in the ocean and fight all these different creatures, these skeletons, the big sharks, and just go on these adventures underwater. It has a very mythical and magical feel to it, but it's just that you're going to be doing a lot of the same thing over and over again. Kind of like GTA, where there's like a million things to do, but you could do it forever, but eventually you'll kind of get tired of it. But I spent a lot of time in Sea of Thieves, and honestly, those were like the gaming sessions with like, you bring 3 friends, and you just have the time of your life, honestly. It's some of the most fun I've had gaming. Okay, now we're in the top 3. Shit is no joke. And to take the 3rd spot, it is co-op game called It Takes Two. This game is amazing. It's just a combo of all these, like, you just have to work together and synergize together, and it's a really cool game. I love the fact that the screen is always split so you can see what the other person is doing. It's unique, and I strongly recommend it. Yeah, It Takes Two is honestly such an amazing game to play co-op. It's a little bit more made for, I think, girlfriend and boyfriend than more of 2 friendly guys. But I mean, I played it with my guy friend, and I played it both times actually with him, and I had a great time. You know, it's just, it's a story of a couple, and in the game the 2 characters are a couple, so I guess you're just more drawn for it to be like a couples game. Honestly, I know it's only the 3rd spot, but if you're looking for a game to play with one person, like you're both looking for a game to play, I would highly play It Takes Two. It also has replayability in the fact that it has challenges like that you'll see along the way, like basically 2-player like mini games, kind of like in Mario Party, where one time you find a chessboard and then you get to play a game of chess if you want in the game, or whoever can hold on the horse the longest, or you'll play like a little racing game, or you'll play like, there's all these little mini games inside the game. And I think that's what makes it so, I want to say magical. I don't want to sound cringe, but it really has a very nice feel. It would be my number 1 game on a list of best games to play with a single friend. In 2nd place, we have Dishonored 2. Now, this game released at the end of 2016 in November, and it is just such a good game, just like all the other games I've been talking about. It's just a fantastic to the core game. This is a single-player assassin with magical powers game. Now, are you telling yourself that sounds cool, fun, nuts, I want to play? Well, that's what I said. There are 2 playable characters, Emily and Corvo. The interesting thing is you can choose to play either the girl or the guy, and they both have completely different abilities. But this is where the game gets especially interesting, and I'm going to let mynameisbyf explain it in his terms, as he does so well.
First of all, we're going to talk about the one power available to both Emily and Corvo, and that's called Dark Vision. Simply activate it, and it will give you the ability to sense enemies through walls. Now let's go ahead and talk about all of Emily's powers. The first of which is called Far Reach. It's the equivalent to Corvo's Blink. Far Reach is a mobility power. This can be used for climbing buildings, getting out of a tough fight. There's a whole variety of different utility purposes to it. Her Domino ability, which allows you to link multiple opponents together. This power can lead to some incredible results. Emily can also summon a doppelganger of herself that will distract enemies, deal damage, and tank for Emily while she slips away. What's most amazing about this is the fact that Doppelganger can be combined with other powers. For example, take the fact that you can use Domino on your Doppelganger, meaning that if you link the fates of 3 enemies that happen to be attacking it, the Doppelganger will kill one of them and then the entire group will die. Alternatively, if they kill the Doppelganger, all of them will die as well. The Shadow Walk power, allowing Emily to assume a stealthier form that allows her to instantly kill or incapacitate her opponents. Corvo Atano. This set of powers is completely different aside from Dark Vision. Next up comes Possession. It allows you to possess human and animal targets for a short period of time. Next comes an old favorite, Devouring Swarm. Creating a swarm of rats that will distract enemies, attack them, potentially kill them, and then will devour their bodies so there's no evidence of their murder. An old school favourite of mine was possessing a rat so that I could sneak into a smaller tunnel, or alternatively, sticking a mine or a spring razor to a rat, possessing it and then walking into the middle of a group of guards for a massive takedown.
It's just cool to have like different ways of approaching a level, kind of like in Hitman or Deathloop. It's not like a linear road. It's just you have this objective to do and it doesn't matter how you do it. You're free to do it as you want.
At the height of his powers, Corvo actually gains the ability to bend time. Bend time really is one of the most versatile powers I've ever been given in a game. Hopefully this gives you guys an idea of what you can do with Corvo and Emily's vast array of powers in Dishonored 2. Be sure to stick around, but in the meantime, my name is mynameisbyf. Perudacia Arastra.
So right before we jump into the #1 spot, I want to do the honorable mentions. First of all being Rainbow Six Siege. Now, I play this game daily currently. I've been in and off out of it throughout the years, but right now I am in and I am loving it. Love Rainbow Six. The only reason why I didn't put it at #2 is because it's weird for me that it's on the Xbox Game Pass. I feel like it's like such a good game. It's in a league of its own. So after that, we have Pal World, which is the new craze. I've heard nothing but good things about it. So it's on the Xbox Game Pass if you're interested. So we have Hollow Knight. I've heard nothing but very, very good things about this game. It's just like Ori and the Will of the Wisp. So it must be amazing. I personally haven't played it, but I've heard it's fantastic. Then we got Psychonaut 2, which released in 2021. This, again, it's a little bit of a shorter game, 15 hours, but man, did I hear some good things about this game. Nothing but praises. I've played in 2021, so I cannot tell you much about what happened. Psychonauts 2 is a platform adventure game, tons of customizables, psychic powers, and I love me some powers, so I was all in this. But now, ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, the #1 game is Doom Eternal. Now, Doom has been around before, like, I feel like my dad was a child and Doom was around. It's been forever. There are so many Doom games. They used to be, like, very shitty and pixelated. Now, Doom is fast-paced, hardcore, balls-to-the-wall action, Joey Diaz, big dick in your ass energy. I love me some Doom Eternal. I finished the game. It was hard. It is hard, honestly. There's a lot of weapon swapping in the middle of the fight and fast-paced, gory, chainsawing the guy to get your armor back and just so much fast-paced action, but it's great. It's very polished, very, very good game. It's hard to find a game that is as good as Doom Eternal. I had kind of low expectations, and it is like, I would say higher than 10 out of 10. It's just, the platforming and all that. It's just everything is just so good. I loved it, loved it, loved it. Give it a shot if you haven't. If you like this video, please leave a like. I currently have spent over 7 hours on this video, and I don't know how I spent over 7 hours, but I did, okay? And the video's not even done, so please, just please, for the love of baby Jesus Christ, give me a like or something. Thank you so much for watching. I love y'all, and see you in the next one.